Hey everyone, welcome to Taking Tarazona Up. I've done a few matches into the future now. The last time you were here, you were seeing us lose narrowly to Villarreal B, and unfortunately, in the next game, we lost really heavily to Barcelona. Bit of a learning experience. When we got level, or when we went down after just getting level, I kind of went all out attack, and it just shows that at this level you can't really do that. I'll show you Junior Romaric's goal, but you can see they were pretty clinical. They had like 3 XG and scored 5. But here's Romaric's goal. He's been scoring goals for us. A typical header. You should know that by now. It's going to be a header of some sort. In saying that, he has had some really good finishing recently. But what was great is that in the next match we bounced back, scored 4 goals, and I was really pleased with this match because I looked at what was happening in the sort of match engine and I changed things. So they went 1 up from an unbelievable free kick. And then we did get a goal back here, a bit of a mix up in their defence. And at half time, we actually took Romaric off because we just saw so many opportunities in behind. And Zualeta came on, and you can see here he did the business. A great finish from a through ball from Carpio. He's really pulling the strings in our midfield. And we just went from strength to strength from there. Zualeta laying it off to Gabri. And a really, really clinical finish there across the goalkeeper. And I think we even pressed their defence. And who is it again? Carpio to Zualeta. And look at that for a finish. Top bins. Really pleasing game that. I felt like we changed the course of the game with that one. Then the next game was a narrow loss. You can see here that we didn't really deserve to get anything from this game, but the fact that the goal came quite late was frustrating. I'll show you the goal. We changed formation here to a 3 in midfield and um, tried to kind of keep possession here, but it was a bit of a frustrating goal if I remember. That's right, it's a mistake. So Diarra, his reaction's not amazing there. And so that's how we lost that game. That was really, really frustrating. But then, like we've done so often, we came back with a victory, a really good overall team performance this one. We went with our 5 at the back formation with the 3 narrow strikers, and it really paid dividends for us. Kenneth squaring across and Gabri just about getting it in. Just great to see. And we again go direct. Romaric, look at this for a touch and finish. That's what I was talking about earlier on in the episode. Really, really interesting player, Romaric. I'll show you his stats. He's improving because he's got half a star left in terms of his potential, and he just has stats in really interesting places, like the first touch, and of course jumping, reach, heading, combined with that height that we see there. Might need to get him to work on his other foot. But in the last game, we narrowly lost against Sabadell. This was frustrating. We started with our kind of 5 at the back formation. Um, and once we changed to a 3 in midfield to match them up, we just dominated. But we couldn't really do anything against them. I'll just show you Isaac's goal because he came on and almost spurred a comeback when we were matching them up, but it just wasn't to be, unfortunately. But we have got a few games against opposition we are favoured against, or at least they are lower than us in the table. What was funny in that clip is Zoleta tries to pick the ball up and do the sort of celebration where you take the ball back to the centre, but it got stuck in the post. So yeah. Right, I'm going to do some tactical adjustments and then I'll see you before the next match. Okay, all we're going with our kind of high pressing 4-3-3. These guys are lower than us in the table, and I really just want to take advantage of that um, and see where it takes us. So we are going to submit the team, and we're going to hope that we can pile on the misery for them. I'm just going to really quickly check. their manager in case he has any tends to kind of traits. So they're controlling the possession and they're pressing more often. Okay, so we're going to try and beat them at their own game, apparently. Go out there and impress me. Ooh, looking complacent. So we need to dominate the midfield. Okay, this is a bit dangerous. Might have to get shouty early on. Um, who are their kind of star players? They've got a pacey winger, but he hasn't got great dribbling. This guy is on a lot of wages. Wow, okay. We need to be careful. This is Osasuna's B team, I think. But if they're pressing, it means they should be high up. And yeah, look at that space for Zuleta. I might actually get him to just play on the shoulder, to be quite honest. Let's get him just to be a poacher. We just want him to sit on the shoulder of the defender. Iglesias with the corner. They see it out, but that's who we want it to drop to. Carpio with his playmaking skills. Iglesias, Marino, and it's a wasted opportunity. Gonna quickly check the corners. In terms of attacking, yes, I think this is all right. Have we got anyone really tall who we want in there? Not particularly. We don't really want Zuleta attacking the edge, do we? So we'll swap him with Areso. And I'll have our right back actually coming in from the back post. There we go. So a chance already, 2 shots already. So it's promising at the moment. Momentum with us, but no highlights as yet. We pick up the ball in the right back zone, and it's a good throw. We're spreading this play around here. And it's wide to Gabri. Let's hope he can drive towards the box. It's a good cross in. Zueleta's back post heads it to Iglesias. And that is on his wrong foot, unfortunately. They're passing really well out from the back. And Gabri pressing really well. He's going to drive into the box, and it's a good block from them. Get another corner here. Let's hope our uh, tactics from these corner pay dividends. We've got a good corner taker. Oh, it's a free kick. I thought that was handball. Thought we were going to get a helping hand there. But we are playing well without really creating anything, which is unfortunate. No, might just be one of those games where we come up short, it looks like. And they hit the post. I am actually going to push this guy up a little bit more. I think that's what we want, isn't it? We'll wait till halftime to make for making many changes. Iglesias isn't having a good game, unfortunately. We'll look to change that in the second half, I think. Well, potential to go with our 5 at the back. Shooting needs to improve. That's a good reaction. And we'll bring off Iglesias for Yaya Santiago. And, I mean, we're already high enough as it is. We could even go 4-4-2, really, couldn't we? Is that a bit mental? That would be interesting. I might experiment with that, actually. Could go 4-4-2 with the amount of space that's in behind. Yeah, definitely playing as high as we are. More of a 4-2-2-2, I suppose. If we need to try and get a goal, but we'll broach that when we come to it. Let's hope we can pick this up. Oh, they've got one person kind of almost beyond our back four. I picked it up. Oof, I like to think our defender was covering that, but they're starting to get a bit of momentum, aren't they? But we hopefully pick that up. No, we don't. Great defensive header, Santiago Adesso. And it's a good ball out wide to Gabri. Let's hope he can drive down the line with it. He hasn't got great crossing though, so hopefully he goes himself. Oh, and it flashes across the face of goal. No shots on target yet. Let's go with. So who out of these guys isn't playing well? Struggling to meet the pace of the match. Carpio. So we're gonna take this guy off, and we're gonna bring on Romaric. And he is going to be our target forward on attack. And then this is really attacking. Really attacking. He's going to have to go on defend. And he's going to have to go on support. We don't want them pushing up that much. But I think that's what we're going to go with. And we're going to go a little bit more direct. We're going to, of course, mix the crosses up, hit those in early. And we're still going to play out from the back, I think. But when we get into the crossing positions, we we want to see those balls go into the box. Sito with a free kick gets it in there. Carpio can hit. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, we've taken off our usual penalty taker. I think it's going to fall to Gabri. And he slots it away nicely. Good stuff. Right. Is it stick or twist? I think we are going to go to our five at the back, aren't we? Do we have the players for this? Let's have a look. So, Marino, you can be a central defender. That's fine. Where's our other centre back? It's probably Aressa who's coming off, isn't it, for a centre back? So, Marino, you go in the middle. No, you can go there. And I'm going to bring on Marcos here because he can pass a little bit better than some of our other centre backs. Well, I could bring on Aguilar to be fair. It's a little bit smaller, so I'll keep Marcos and then Carpio, Santiago, Terranova, Cito, that's fine. Romaric and Zualeta. It's just Santiago who finds it difficult to play there, but we will actually let him be a deep line playmaker from there. That should be fine. He can play that, can't he? Yep. Right, let's look at these. So we'll still be positive. Um, the tempo will come down, will be slightly shorter, and we are gonna play out from the back with our lower tempo. It's just when we get out wide, we want to cross it into the box. Ooh, I felt like we needed that in this game, didn't we, really? Slots it away nicely. There we go. Hopefully they don't get a highlight straight away. Oh dear. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Oh dear. Sorry if that was a little bit cut in a funny way, but my delivery order just arrived. So, but just enough time for us to give the lead away. Oh, Marcos, wonderful. Right, we are going to. God, we're gonna have to stick with this formation, aren't we? But we're gonna be more positive. Absolutely. We'll stop playing it out because that obviously isn't working well. We're going to be attacking. We will counter press and we will just be higher, mid, and we'll see how that goes. Have we got anyone to take set pieces? We haven't, have we? So Zuleta's going to come off for Kenneth, and Kenneth is going to run wide of the ball. That's what we want to see. And we'll just make sure on corners, that's what we want. Who's the wing back left? Sito. Striker, Gabri. That looks fine to me. Oh, our centre back. No, we want him up instead of our left wing back, don't we? And that should be good. Dear me, how have we let them score? I feel like we've thrown this one away, haven't we? And we get it in the left back zone, or sorry, the left wing zone. Yeah, we get a corner. Could bring off Santiago, couldn't I? He hasn't been great. But we pick it up again. Kenneth is going to do something. No, they managed to clear it away. We're not getting any chances, which is not good. And there are no options here. But Carpio does well to play it back to Sito. He drives into the box. Oh, and it's a goal from Sito. Yes. We have not deserved this. Well, we have deserved it, but I just was so worried about how we weren't clinical. Um, I don't know what I do now, to be honest. Carlos maybe comes on in a little bit. I think well, Santiago's fine. He's responsible with the ball. We are just gonna go like that. We will regroup now, and we'll go back to our low defensive line. Hopefully that's a bit better. But Sito, as he so often does, managed to drive in from the left back zone or the wing back zone he's playing, and keeper doesn't cover himself in glory. But now we wouldn't mind this game just playing out, and we hopefully will take the points here. Carpio's keeping the ball well. I'm not going to change too much here, to be honest. Sito I'll keep on because he's just playing well. Yeah, we've already made 4 subs. And we just got to hope that's it. Although we do get a... that's a really useless throw. Like, I don't know what is that even? I can hear my frustration. We're just letting them run through. Probably square it. Oh, come on, don't score. Goodness me. 5 minutes as well. Are we going to ride this out? It looks like we are just about 30 seconds into the injury time. And Sito gets it. Plays it to Diarra. And he just about gets it out. And we've done it, guys. Thank God for that. We needed that victory. Too many times we have not won matches we should have. I'm just going to congratulate the lads, even though it was a pretty rubbish performance. But that puts us just 2 points outside of the playoff zone. And yeah, guys, we'll leave it there. And I'll see you guys in the next one.